What's up, guys? Hope all is well and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about 7 sedans that you can find for under 7K that can be made to look very cool. If you think I missed out on any cars on this list, please let me know down in the comments below. And with that said, let's just get right into the video. So throughout the video, I kind of messed up and I said that there was 7 cars on this list because I started counting down from 7, but there's actually 6 cars on this list. So disregard the fact that I've messed up with those numbers. I'll just put the actual number on the screen so you guys know. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we got the Chevy Cruze. Now, the Chevy Cruze is a great economy car that can get from point A to point B efficiently, and is a perfect car if you want something that's low-key but gets the job done at the same time. The Chevy Cruze comes with 2 different engines based on the model you get, the LS or the diesel engine. The LS engine is a 1.8-liter inline-4 that makes 139 horsepower, and the diesel engine is a 2-liter turbo diesel engine that makes 151 horsepower. Despite it being a great economy car, it does seem to have some reliability issues, especially in the earlier years in the car. So I'll try to be careful when it comes to looking at older models. The transmission seemed to have caused a lot of problems, and as well as the engine causing problems such as coolant leaks and oil leaks. However, it is still a very cool looking car and it doesn't need much done to it to look very cool. And it's very functional if it's in the right hands and is taken care of properly. At the number 6 spot, we have the Audi A4 B6. Now, the Audi A4 B6 is a great looking early 2000s car from Europe that doesn't need a lot of work done to it to look even better. The Audi A4 B6 came with a 2.4-liter V6 that made 170 horsepower. They're great handling cars and they're said to be very fun to drive. It's a luxury car, so you know the interior is decked out with leather seats. And it's very clean looking and it looks like a very comfy car. Moreover, this car comes with a quattro all-wheel drive system, so it can handle rain and snow fairly well, and it looks really good when done right. But this car does not have a great reputation for being the most reliable car. It's known to have problems with the ignition coil, water pumps, gas pumps, and much more. Though if you're really good on working on cars and you want to take on a challenge, this sedan could be for you. In at the number 5 spot is the Mark V Jetta GLI. Now, the Mark V Jetta GLI is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's definitely a sedan that can be made for a lot of fun. Stock, this thing comes with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that makes about 200 horsepower, and these engines are known for not being able to handle a lot of power. From the gate, it's a great choice if you want to make it more like a show car because you don't need to add much power to it. And this is a great car that if you want to give that VIP look rather than into making it a performance car, you could really do that with this car. There's a ton of aftermarket support resources that can provide a ton of interior, exterior, and performance parts for this car. And something to note is that in high mileage Mark V Jettas, there might be some problems with the transmissions. As far what I have read, they're known to having shifting problems in those higher mileage Jettas. There's also some cases where the ignition coil could fail, and this is known to happen for Volkswagens. But if you can get over these problems, the Jetta Mark V GLI is an underrated car in my opinion. Coming in at the number 3 spot is the 8th generation Honda Civic. This is the perfect first car if you're looking for something that can look cool while it's being able to drive well. Honda in general has a great reputation for making cars that are reliable, getting the job done whilst looking good. The 8th generation Civic is just a great example of this. This car comes with a 1.8-liter inline-4 that makes 140 horsepower. These cars are so simple and they come with everything you need: heated seats, 5 seats, stereo and aux, and performance-wise, you get a peek at Honda's VTEC technology. If you go down the route of making this a performance car, then this car should serve to have a lot of potential. But if you just want to put a bit of money into making this car looking cool, you can do that too with the variety of aftermarket parts available. At the number 2 spot, we got the Acura TSX, also known as the Honda Accord Type S in Europe and Japan. This is another reliable sedan built by Japan. It's a more luxurious sedan that comes standard with audio and cruise control settings on the wheel, 8 total speakers, 2 subwoofers, and a 6-speed manual if you get one in the manual. The engine in this car is a 2.4 liter inline four that makes 200 horsepower, and not only that, but the engine is a K series engine, so this car has a lot of tuning potential if you want to make it go fast. Additionally, if you want to make this car look nice, on the exterior there isn't a whole lot you gotta do to make it look nice. Get some rims, a good set of coilovers, and maybe a side skirt and a lip at the back, and you got yourself a really good looking sedan. And finally, at the number 1 spot, another luxury car, but coming from the Japanese makers of Toyota, the Lexus IS 250. This sedan is probably my favorite looking sedan on the list. It's just a very clean looking car with a sleek design on the interior or exterior. The edges are smooth but still has an aggressive look to it, which makes it look really, really cool. Inside comes standard with leather seats and a decked out interior, and this sedan comes with a 2.5 liter V6 that makes 204 horsepower, and it's also rear wheel drive. Now, because there aren't a lot of performance parts for this engine, it's hard to make more power and to do for so cheap. And this is going to be one of those cars like the Mark V Jetta, where, you're just making it look cool, giving it exterior mods, and going with like maybe a VIP look on this car. Again, these are just cool looking sedans, and that's our goal here. The goal isn't to make crazy power, and I think this car fits the criteria just right. So guys, those are the top 6 cool looking sedans list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.